Hey friends, welcome to afternoon yoga and welcome to day 30 of your journey to presence. If you've made it this far, go ahead and give yourself a tight squeeze, a little pat on the back, some sort of recognition for making it to this point. We're gonna get started today sitting back on the heels, and you already know if this is uncomfortable for you, then find an easy pose. Otherwise, we'll bring one hand to belly, one hand to the heart. And then close down your eyes. Start to elongate your breath. In and out through the nose, a slight constriction in the back of your throat. Today's flow is all about fulfillment. So we're going to cultivate and see if we can find in the depths, in the belly, that deep sense of accomplishment for showing up for yourself for 30 days. It's no small feat. And I hope that it's established some sort of connection to yourself, to your body and your brain and your mind and your heart. We're going to start with a visualization. Now, as you're sitting here, just imagine a bright light coming in through the top of your head. And if you've never done a visualization practice before, just think about this as literally your imagination. And you don't have to get caught up in the details. It's just literally imagine a light coming in through the top of your head and filling up your body from your toes, your feet, sliding up the shins and the knees, and the thighs, lower belly, letting it rise up into your upper belly, your diaphragm, your rib cage, your heart space. Both arms spilling into the fingertips. Up into the throat and pouring up and out of your head. And with every exhale, just envision a gray, dusty light coming out through your nose. Every inhale, you're filling up that bright light, filling the body with warmth, with positivity, with joy. And every exhale, you're letting go of stagnation. You're letting go of resentments. You're letting go of judgments, of hate. Anything in your life that's not serving you anymore. A few more breaths here. Again, we're gonna stay pretty low to the ground for this practice for your final day. We'll take it nice and easy. And we're gonna get started in a child's pose. So you can bring your big toes together, knees wide, sink the hips back, and then forehead comes down. And just starting with that breath. Making space in between your shoulder blades and the armpits and the side body. And now slowly start to crawl your fingertips back. Keep your chin tucked to your chest. Sit back onto your heels. Inhale, breath. Reach both arms up overhead. Palms come together. Take your gaze with you. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let this be smooth with the breath and then down to your sides. We've got 2 more rounds here. Inhale, fill it up. Exhale, seal it in, hands to your heart. Last round, big breath in, soak it up. Exhale, hands to your heart. And then we'll rock forward. Find your tabletop position and just move around a couple cat-cows. And just literally moving into the spine, hips go right and left, forward, back. You can play with tucking your toes, stretching the backs of your feet. And then crawl your fingertips forward, spread them wide. Send your hips up high and back, find a down dog. Start to pedal it out. We won't be here too long today. From your toes to your nose, scanning into the body. And checking in with the calves and then up the legs. Hamstrings, lower back, middle back, upper back. Hands, armpits, shoulders. You can slowly start to crawl your hands back to meet your feet at the back of your mat, and then feet go wide, catch opposite elbows, find a forward fold, start to sway from side to side. Release your head and your neck. Exhale, fingertips to your mat. Heel toe your feet back to hips distance. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to your shins. Pull your shoulder blades back. Exhale, round, fold down. Tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, breath, sweep both arms up overhead. Your palms come together. Take your gaze with you. Exhale, right, back down, forward fold. We're gonna find a couple of rounds here, moving in the spine. And this is my favorite kind of funky movement here. So if you've never done this type of movement, I'm gonna let you know now. Release the judgment and just follow me. Close your eyes if you need to. Shut the door. No one's looking at you. No one cares. It feels really good in the spine. We'll slowly start to ragdoll, roll it up. So keep your chin tucked to your chest. We stack the spine. Tailbone tucks and then lower back all the way up. Let your shoulders roll back. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, palms together. Exhale, right, back down, forward fold. Crawl your fingertips forward. Let your knees come and touch down. Slow and controlled, gentle, gentle. Inhale to rise up onto your knees. Take your hands to your back pockets. Hug your elbows in. Open up the chest, take a back bend, big breath in. Exhale, come right back through. Shift your hips back, heels to your mat, round down, forward fold. Take your fingertips off towards the right and then ragdoll up the right side. Just letting the body kind of roll towards the center and then crash back down to the left. Exploring the space one more time up the right side. And then exhale, opposite direction, crash it down towards the right. Bring it through center and then up towards the left. One more round there, crash it right, swing back through center and then up to the left. Inhale, both arms high, palms together. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to your shins. Exhale, plant your palms, knees touch the ground. Inhale, breath, rise up, hands to the back pockets. Take a back bend, that's one whole breath. Exhale, palms to your mat. Shift your hips back, round down, tuck chin to chest. Inhale, roll it up, one vertebra at a time, let it stack. Exhale, crash towards the right. Bring it through center and then up the left. Exhale, back down towards the left. Back through center and then up the right. Let the shoulders stack. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, dive down, forward fold, clearing the stagnant energy here. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, fingertips to your mat, knees graze down, keep your toes tucked. Inhale, hands to back pockets, take a back bend, your depth. Exhale, fingertips back to your mat, shift your hips back, round over, roll it up. Let the shoulders stack. Inhale, breath, reach both arms up overhead. Exhale, right back down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, find your fingertips. Exhale, crawl it out, find a plank pose. Send your heels back, hug your low belly in. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Left ear to your mat. Take your right knee and find a half frog. So we're coming into this 90-degree angle from knee to your ankle and then flex the toes. And then we'll find the belly on your mat. Take a moment here, find your right forearm planted down. Left hand's gonna thread underneath, kind of like we're threading the needle. Left ear to your mat. So you can just let the body relax down. Crawl your right fingertips forward, make that space. Big long breaths here, sending your awareness to that right hip. Soft belly, soft jaw. If the neck's super uncomfortable with the left ear on the ground, you can just keep your gaze down. And listen here, you're gonna take your right hand and just place it on top of your left. And then like you're drawing a bow and arrow open, just roll over. So your right shoulder finds the ground. Now you're in the supine twist position. You can take your right hand to a cactus shape or a T, anything that feels right. Left hand can come to your thigh. Take a moment here, peel your left shoulder up off of your mat and then plant it right back down and just notice how that twists you a little deeper here. Big breath into the right side body, the right rib cage, the right lung. One last breath. And then we're gonna roll all the way to your back. So take your right foot and then just catch outer edge of that foot with your right hand. So now you're in this half happy baby. Take your left hand to your left hip bone and press down. Make sure that's glued onto the ground. And then you can find movement here. If you wanna bend and straighten, you can play around with that hip, anything that feels right for you. And keep pulling your right elbow down, right foot pushes up towards the sky. So we have this push-pull movement. Exhale, slowly just release that grip and then you're gonna ninja roll your way back to your belly. So however you can get there, just roll over that left shoulder, find your belly back on your mat, find a Sphinx pose, both forearms to your mat, tops of the feet pressing down. And then release your glutes, release the backs of your thighs. And then take some neck rolls over towards the right. In opposite direction towards the left. Inhale, grow 1 inch taller through your crown. Exhale, check in with that left foot. We're gonna bring it up, half frog. Check in with that alignment. Ankle is right underneath the knee. Toes are nice and flexed. And then we'll just scooch back a hair and take your forearms to your mat first. Left forearm plants down. Right hand's gonna thread underneath. So just find a shoulder stretch, your choice here, where the head goes. Gentle on your neck wherever you land. A couple of breaths here. Relaxing the belly and relaxing the full body into your mat. Take your left hand, place it on top of your right. So like you're giving yourself a high five. And then just peel your body open, roll onto that left shoulder. So peel it open, find your supine twist, your version. You can scooch the hips around here. Find yourself back to the center of your mat. And that left arm can go cactus. It can find your rib cage. Breathing space in the intercostal muscles in between the rib cage, feeling them expand and contract every exhale. And then still envisioning every inhale, that bright light coming in, relaxing the body, bringing warmth. And every exhale, just releasing stagnation, releasing the things that are not serving you. You can keep that roll going. Take your left hand to your left foot. Just roll onto your back. The left hand catches the outer edge, right hand comes to your hip bone, press down into that right hip, and then move around into your left leg. So bend and straighten, just explore the space. And eventually coming into stillness, pressing that foot like you're stamping it up on the ceiling and then pulling down with your left elbow. Exhale, slowly release. Just take that left foot back down and then plant both feet on your mat. We'll find the palms planted down. Shimmy your shoulders in underneath you. And then your heels come as close to your bottom as you can get them. Plant into your feet and then press into your palms. Lift all 10 toes up off of your mat. Inhale, slowly start to rise. Find a bridge pose. Keep pressing into the balls of your feet. Keep the toes lifted. Press into the palms. Tuck your chin in slightly. Exhale, slowly lower down one vertebra at a time. Inhale, hug knees in towards your chest, and then take a couple rocks right and left. Feeling full length of the spine, pressing into your mat from your head down to your tailbone. One last squeeze here. Inhale, lift your shoulder blades up off of your mat, compress, find that tiny ball, that tiny space, little moment of appreciation for yourself. Then exhale, slowly release your way into a resting pose, Savasana. Your choice, you can find that classic pose or bring the soles of your feet together, one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Just scanning into the body, noticing how you're feeling. What kind of space you showed up in, what kind of day you've had or want to have. And just a sense of appreciation for your body for getting you here. 30 days of movement, of breath, of meditation. You're showing up and committing to yourself. I invite you to stay here at least 10 more breaths. From my heart to yours, truly, truly, thank you so much for being here for 30 days. Namaste.